On a webinar the other night there in my Missing Link Book Club, we spoke about love and forgiveness. And forgiveness is one of these things that the medical profession are starting to catch up on. They realise that if people live a life holding on to all sorts of grudges, then it plays havoc with our system. Any stressful thought that we have starts to cause inflammation in our bodies within about 60 seconds. So if you've had a lifetime of continually feeling stressed because you haven't forgiven someone, or someone makes you angry, or you're feeling stressed about work or whatever, what's happening is you're living in constant chronic inflammation. And when we live in that space, it causes damage to our organs and damage to our bodies. And in the group, we spoke about love and forgiveness, and how when we tend to live in the past, what we tend to do is most people tend to look at the negative things that have happened to them. But the wonderful thing about the past is it's over. It's done, it's finished. What you've needed to learn, more or less you've learned. And as Sid says, our memories are simply thoughts carried across time. And the first time I heard that, I couldn't stop laughing. And I know usually when I burst out laughing, I've seen something. More often than not, I don't know what I've seen, but I know that I've seen something because I can't stop laughing. And later on, I began to see that what I've actually seen is how often in my life I've travelled back in time to make myself feel completely miserable, sad, upset. Now, all the women in the group, how many times have you had a boyfriend or, a lover or something, and the relationship ends? So what you tend to do is you find a really sad song and you play that sad song over and over and over again, making yourself feel worse, then even more worse, and then even more worse. And then maybe you watch a sad movie and then you feel even more worse. And then you explain it all to somebody else and you feel terrible because you've got yourself stuck in the past with a thought, instead of seeing how you're using the gifts of mind, thought, and consciousness basically to screw yourselves over, ladies and gentlemen. They're divine gifts. They're gifts to have fun with. They're gifts to play with. They're gifts not to be serious about life with, because you're creating your experience of life moment to moment to moment to moment. So why would you want to always go digging in the past to make yourself feel miserable?